Charlie Morton's story is one of resilience, reinvention, and determination, a career that has spanned more than 2 decades, filled with both glory and struggle, and now entering a chapter that feels both uncertain and deeply emotional. Born in 1983 in Flemington, New Jersey, Charlie grew up dreaming of the big leagues. And in 2002 that dream took its first real step when he was drafted by the Atlanta Braves. But his path to success was never straightforward. In the early years, he bounced between teams, faced injuries, and carried the weight of inconsistency. At one point it seemed like his career might fade away quietly. Another talented arm lost in the shuffle of professional baseball. But Charlie Morton didn't fade away. Instead, he transformed. He worked tirelessly to refine his craft, adding a devastating curveball that would become one of his trademarks. That pitch, combined with a steady fastball and sharp mental approach, allowed him to reinvent himself into a frontline pitcher. His perseverance paid off in 2017 when he helped the Houston Astros capture a World Series title, even earning the win in Game 7. For many fans, that was the moment Charlie Morton went from being just another pitcher to a household name. The success didn't stop there. After joining the Tampa Bay Rays, Morton became the veteran ace every young roster dreams of having. He guided them to the 2020 World Series, proving again that even in his late 30s, he was not slowing down. Later, when he returned to the Braves, he added another World Series ring to his collection in 2021, further cementing his reputation as one of the most dependable pitchers in high-pressure moments. He became known not just for his ability to pitch, but for his ability to deliver when it mattered most. Fast forward to the present, and Morton, now in his 40s, is still on the mound, still competing against players nearly half his age. In 2025, he was traded to the Detroit Tigers, a team that hoped his leadership and experience would help stabilize their rotation. While his numbers haven't been as dominant as in the past, what stands out is the way he continues to fight start after start, proving that his love for the game is stronger than the doubts that surround him. Even when results were mixed, his presence in the clubhouse was invaluable, mentoring younger pitchers, teaching them how to handle pressure, and reminding them that setbacks don't define a career. One of the more unusual milestones he recently achieved was hitting his 200th batter, a strange statistic that, in its own way, reflects just how long and enduring his career has been. For over 20 years, Morton has faced the game's toughest hitters, pitched in the most nerve-wracking situations, and taken the mound thousands of times. That kind of longevity is rare, and it speaks volumes about his durability and determination. But in 2025, the questions have started to grow louder. How much longer can Charlie Morton keep going? The Detroit Tigers eventually designated him for assignment, signaling that his role as a regular starter might be coming to an end. Rumors swirl about whether he'll retire or perhaps finish his career where it all began, back in Atlanta with the Braves. Fans and analysts alike wonder if we are watching the final chapter of a remarkable career unfold before our eyes. Still, when looking back at Morton's journey, it's not the numbers alone that define him. It's the resilience. The way he rebuilt himself when many counted him out. The way he shined brightest under the spotlight of October baseball. The way he earned respect not just as a pitcher, but as a leader and mentor. That is the legacy Charlie Morton carries, regardless of how this season ends. As the curtain slowly begins to fall, Charlie Morton's story is a reminder of what it takes to last in professional sports. Talent, yes, but also grit, humility, and an unshakable will to compete. Whether he throws another pitch or not, his place in baseball history is secure. Fans will remember the curveball, the clutch performances, the 2 World Series rings, and the quiet but powerful leadership he brought to every clubhouse he entered. For young pitchers watching today, his career stands as proof that setbacks don't have to be endings. They can be turning points. So when the time finally comes for Charlie Morton to walk off the mound for the last time, it won't just be the end of a career. It will be the closing of a story about endurance, redemption, and the love of the game. And that story will live on in baseball history long after the final out.